What is going on, everybody? It is the Naughty Investor here, coming at you with your daily dose of cryptocurrency news. So overall, the market is up today with finally hitting that $200 billion market cap once again. Bitcoin dominance at 55%. Bitcoin is up 1%. Ethereum up 2.52%. And XRP up almost 18% on the day. What is going on with XRP? Why is it up so much? Well, the answer is quite simple. Ripple has hinted that its cryptocurrency product XRapid will go into commercial application very soon. Ripple has not so far announced any banks testing or using XRapid. I think that's because of disclosure agreements. A lot of banks don't want their competition to know that they're going to be experimenting with other things until it happens. So that's why they haven't announced which banks, but I'm sure there's some big names in the mix. And they have also said that 120 banks are currently partnered with Ripple using its blockchain-based product xCurrent. So blockchain startup Ripple could launch a commercial application of its cryptocurrency focused product, quote, in the next month or so. An executive at the company told CNBC. Sagar Sarbe, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, head of regulatory relations for Asia Pacific in the Middle East at Ripple, said Monday that the firm was making significant headway with its XRapid product, which is aimed at helping banks speed up transactions by using the cryptocurrency XRP. Quote, I am confident that in the next month or so, you will see some good news coming in where we launch the product live in production, he said in an interview with CNBC. Ripple said its XRapid product uses the XRP cryptocurrency as a kind of bridge between currencies, allowing payment providers and banks to process faster cross-border transactions. For example, a bank might want to process a transaction from the US dollars to Indian rupees. According to Ripple, this process requires pre-funded local currency accounts in order to take place. With XRapid, Ripple claims that process would be sped up by converting the US dollar into XRP tokens to then move the money overseas, converting it back into Indian rupees at the other end. The company has struck deals with various high-profile financial institutions, including Santander and American Express, but those partnerships have so far been on the product called xCurrent. Ripple has so far not announced any banks testing or using XRapid and has earlier said banks will not be the first to trial the cryptocurrency focused products. Firms that have trialed the product include money transfer giants Western Union and MoneyGram, and payment upstarts Mercury FX, The Americas, and Coalix. Also said that 120 banks and financial institutions are currently partnered with Ripple using its blockchain-based product xCurrent. Blockchain or distributed ledger technology is commonly defined as a decentralized database for recording transactions, like a ledger book, only shared across multiple locations with no central authority overseeing it. Ripple's xCurrent used by banks to settle international transactions. The company says the platform, based on distributed ledger technology, is used by banks to message one another, confirming each stage of the cross-border payment in real time. Earlier this year, Ripple's chief executive Brad Garlinghouse said the startup would have, quote, dozens of banks using XRapid by the end of 2019. So guys, this is why XRP is up 20% today, roughly. It was at 20%, it dropped a little bit, but it's up roughly 20% today. This is why. People know that Ripple's making moves in the industry and they are positive about it. And to me, even if you're not invested in XRP, and I am invested in it, but even if you weren't invested, I think this is good news because it shows that the market, when it comes to prices, still does react positively when you have actually good news. Not just okay news that you're pushing as good news. No, you have an actual product going live in the next month or so, next 2-3 months, and that is real world adoption. That is real things happening. That is not just speculation. That is not just hype. This is real. So I do like to see that the market is acting positively to that. So good on Ripple. Whether you love them or you hate them, I think we can all agree that it's good news that their product is going live and they're actually going to be doing something real. Now, on to the next piece of news. Crypto prices drop after old Bitcoin wallet sees new activity. This is from yesterday. I know the prices part is a little bit inaccurate now, but what this is about is that an old Bitcoin wallet, an old one that has been inactive for years, that contains 0.52% of the total Bitcoin supply, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot. So it's less than 1%. It's not a lot, but it's a lot. Now, some reports claim that the wallet owns around 111.140 Bitcoin, which is quite a good amount. And people are kind of skeptical on whether this account is going to be used to sell everything off, or if it's an old Mt. Gox whale, or if it's something related to the Silk Road, which the Silk Road was an online marketplace that had lots of different services, but some of them were illegal and was shut down. So a lot of people are speculating that the person who owns this account possibly lost the private key, possibly went to jail, possibly moved around, who knows, and now they got it back and they're looking to dump. So that's one thing that you have to watch out for when it came to Bitcoin prices. That is this old whale going to be dumping or waiting for the price to go back up? If he was smart, he would wait for the price to go back up, but possibly he's going to dump, and that will have an effect on the price just because it owns so much Bitcoin. It won't have a huge effect, but it might bring it down 2 to 3%. Who knows, depending on how much they sell. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, share it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.